Good morning.
Good morning. First first live of 2023.
Happy 2023. Yeah, what did you say, like the 4th?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Wednesday the 4th, because my toddler told me 700 times this morning.
Really?
Yeah, I think Alexa tells her the date in the morning and the weather. She's like, Mom, on Wednesday the 4th it's going to be foggy. Is it Wednesday? Yes, it's Wednesday.
What else is Alexa telling her?
Well, I set up a routine, so
sure.
it wakes them up and it says, good morning, please get up and get dressed, and then tells
That's
them
a little
the
less
weather,
creepy and ominous.
and then it tells them a funny joke, and then it starts playing music.
Oh, what is that? Siri?
Yeah,
So
for Apple.
I mean, I felt like the worst mom should be like, Siri, tell me a bedtime story.
Yeah.
AI is taking over our kids.
I'm like, oh, great. Maybe she's got a better one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then they be making
I mean, but also, like, you put them to bed and they're still up forever.
Yeah.
I mean, I have locks on it, so they can't talk to it during certain hours.
But it can talk to them.
I wonder what they think, if they think like it's a person in there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like if kids think that Alexa's real.
Well, I don't
What
know,
do they
but it's
think?
annoying because they'll be in my car and they'll be like, Alexa, do whatever. And I'm like, we don't have Alexa in the car.
But
Like,
you know you
stop.
can though.
Shh. We don't tell them that. Right now, I do not have Alexa in my car.
I actually have an extra one if you'd like one.
I don't have her anywhere. I don't even have it on my phone.
But it is
I
kind
don't
of nice
even
because,
know.
like, it's like I walk in the bedroom, like, Alexa, lights on. And turns all
Yeah.
her lights on. And it's like, Alexa.
It kind of does make life easy,
Lights off.
right? Yeah.
Turns all her lights off.
Except that she's always listening.
Yeah, but what isn't? I mean, your phone's always on you, and that's
Yeah.
always listening.
Alexa
So,
knows if you've been naughty or nice.
You know, what's the difference? Half your robot vacuums are, everything's listening.
Yeah, it's
the
freaky,
baby
isn't it?
monitors was
Yeah.
crazy.
Ring doorbells.
We did non-Wi-Fi.
One of the funniest
Baby
stories I
monitors.
heard was this woman was listening to like a racy book while she was cleaning house. So she's cleaning her house, and then midday her dog needed to go outside, and she
I
let
have
her
heard
dog
this.
outside, and the speakers outside were playing her
Her
book.
dirty book.
So her whole neighbors were like,
That would
oh
be
my
so
gosh, that would be
embarrassing.
awful.
I
I'd
would
be like,
pretend
I
it-
have to move.
I wonder if there's any way to pretend it wasn't her house.
Yeah.
You know?
Who
No.
put a thing in the neighborhood? Who was listening to those books?
It's very clear.
My car will come on my Bluetooth. I'll be listening to a book, and it'll come on, like, my husband and my kids will take my car. And there's a couple times I'm like, exit!
Oh yeah, when it automatically does.
Yeah, I'm like, they
What's
don't
that?
need to hear this part.
I'm just like, skip 30 seconds, skip 30 seconds.
One of my books, Good morning, Adam. One of my books was
Yeah,
like,
Adam.
it swore. And you know, when we're adults, so
Yeah.
I don't even realize that it said a swear. I think it said like SHIT or something. My kids were in the car and they're
yeah.
like, Mom! And I'm like,
It
okay.
said a swear!
And it wasn't even like nothing
A
else
really
was bad.
bad
It
one.
just said that
Oh
word.
my gosh.
They were like letting a dog out and it ran away. You know what I mean? It was like ridiculous. And they were so
Funny.
upset.
That's funny.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Your babies crack me up.
Yeah, they were here this weekend.
Sitting in boxes.
Yeah, they each went and got a box, and I love that they got different boxes. I don't know where they got the boxes, but they were perfectly sized for them. And they like made these little nests inside of the boxes.
She sent us a picture.
Yeah, with their tablets. So I'm like shipping, doing my stuff, and I bring a rack back to the shipping desk, and they both made these little box nests.
That's
I
like a
think
box
it's
fort.
amazing though because you don't give the kids free access with their tablets. So like they're so good when they have their
Oh,
tablets.
yeah.
Yeah, they really like tablet time because they don't get it often.
Oh, man.
Planes and when they come to work.
Yeah, it makes them happy.
We've started to do it a little bit more. Good morning, Tammy.
I can't even see that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pretend. I
Good
can see
rainy
that far.
morning. It's foggy here today.
It
It's
is
50
foggy.
degrees though.
But
Yeah.
it is raining.
Which
and
is weird
foggy.
for January in Michigan.
I hope it's nice in Florida. We're
Oh, I
to
forgot you're
Florida
going
week
soon.
Week from Friday. Yeah, I'm gonna see London, who I haven't seen in over a year now.
Who's your
Yeah.
fifth child who's getting married soon, right?
Yeah, they're going wedding dress shopping.
Ooh, fun.
And I am a horrible communicator. Like I am the worst mom, kinda sometimes.
What do
I
you
like
mean?
don't talk to her hardly at all.
But she's so busy.
She
like,
lives
you'll-
overseas though.
I know. I mean, she lives in Greece. The time difference, but really,
Yeah.
there's no excuse. I'm just like, I don't know.
Well, the only time I can talk to her is at like 6 in the morning.
That's what Dad just said. Call her on your way to work.
Yeah, but on the way to work's too late.
Okay.
It's while you're getting ready is the time.
What's the time difference? between here and Greece?
It's snowing in the UP.
That means it might come our way. No,
Yeah.
thank you.
No,
Morning,
it'll
Charles.
stay. I think it's gonna stay up.
Yeah,
there.
the UP
Yeah.
is like a whole different time zone.
Yeah, it's like a
It's
different
weather
It's a hemisphere
zone.
of its own.
Yeah.
Well, we even have that.
Good
We've got like
morning,
one
Charles.
road halfway to work that like switches. Like it'll be the
Usually,
weather's
yeah.
fine, and then you
Yeah.
hit Thompson Road, and then all of a sudden it's just horrible.
Oh, no
Yeah,
thanks.
and I get off by Thompson Road.
You
so,
do.
Yay.
Yeah, that works out.
No thanks.
Always crazy.
Yeah, but that stretch for traffic-wise between Thompson and Flint area, oh my gosh, there's so many accidents all the time.
Yeah,
It's
not a
worse
fan.
than just that one little uphill
And then
to
that
by
Owen
Owen.
Road. Yep, that
Just
one's
that
really
one
bad.
little.
My drive is 6 minutes down one road.
It's like those.
You are
the
lucky.
I'm very
curves by
lucky.
Hill Road, like those curves up by Hill Road are always the worst ones.
I do say it's really nice to like put it in 4-wheel drive, and you're like, I got this.
Yeah.
It's good.
But 4-wheel drive doesn't work on ice.
No, but
It does help.
It does help.
Wishful thinking is always
It
helpful.
helps.
It helps.
I think it helps because you have traction in more spots than just one spot on
Yeah.
the car.
I mean, your whole car can slide,
Yeah,
but
usually you
but
can
really
gain
you're-
control faster.
because it's really the sludge that
Yeah.
gets you in.
True.
Just staying out of that sludge.
True.
So
Yeah.
Man, Britt,
Oh,
you're going to
gosh,
read these
somebody-
today. I
somebody
feel
wrote
like I just
something.
can't
I'm
read
in the
anymore.
upstate of South Carolina, and we have rain and thunder today.
Mm.
Spring has shown up the past 3 days. Yeah, same. Winter's been gone here.
Yes.
It's been beautiful.
I heard there were horrible
keep it.
storms
Knock on
in
wood.
Mississippi and stuff. There were tornadoes and bad storms going
Yeah,
through.
'cause it's
I have
like
a friend
spring
driving through
weather.
right now, and
Yeah.
she said she drove through a tornado.
We bought South Carolina. I love South Carolina. We did just buy some property
North
in
Carolina.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
It's really close to South Carolina, though, our property
Yes.
is. So, but I do love that area. It's really nice.
And you're eventually going to move there,
Right.
right?
She's
salty.
not going to move there.
No.
I guarantee she's not going to do it.
You have a
I
beautiful
think she's
home
going to
here.
get to the moving part, and she's going to chicken out.
I think if she builds a house, she's
I-
going to go.
I think I need
I think she's
both
going to
houses.
build herself a vacation house.
Yeah, that's probably more like it.
Oh, I like that we're admitting this, though.
No,
That
I
makes me
mean,
happy.
I understand that.
Okay, good.
So,
I haven't, like,
Dad
thought
will
about
go
it.
live there.
oh,
Yeah.
he for sure.
Dad's going to live
I'll
there.
be the one going back and forth. I've got but I'm
Okay.
figuring the kids will be old enough. Maybe they can come stay for a couple weeks in the summer.
No, in the winter,
Hang
it's hot
out.
there
A
in the
couple weeks
summer.
sounds like a long time to be without my kids.
I
You
think they'll
can come
go.
too.
She's going to need to see her grandbabies, right?
So, oh yeah, no. Our friends who live there, they're up all the time because their grandkids are here, and it's not an easy skip and a jump from there.
Yeah, isn't it like 12 hours or something like that?
I think it's like 9 hours.
Your eyes hurt.
But I'm
Keep
just stressing
rubbing.
out. See?
You're 10 years away. You're freaking
She does
out.
that all the time. Like, if you see her do this, like, she's maybe annoyed with you, and maybe you should back away.
Well, I just have to blow my nose right through this.
Sometimes.
My dark circles. I don't think I've had dark circles this bad.
I haven't either. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've been getting I'm a good sleeper. I've been getting up at 4:30 or 5, just wide awake, like
Oh, really?
just spinning everything.
I feel
that
like
we
I'm
have to do.
sleeping so hard, and I'm just so tired.
Oh,
I just can't.
I've got product. You guys want product?
so
I think sleep is the only.
I've got
cure.
melatonin. I've got, like, a
No.
night burner that I
oh
take.
no, I'm not
No.
worried about any of that.
I'm sleeping. Apparently, just not enough.
Yeah.
Just get through some.
I hate when your
things.
Fitbit tells you that you slept, like, 6 hours, and that's good. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I want 10.
Right?
Okay?
Or like
I need-
15.
Yeah,
eight.
like, I
I
would
need
love
a
to
good
sleep.
8 hours.
Like, my dogs, they're pugs, right? I think they said they sleep like 18 to 24 hours.
Yes.
Can I get their schedule? I would
Right.
love to sleep 18
That's
of the
what
24
I want
hours.
too.
Oh, I'm
Right?
sure my dog sleeps so much
Yeah.
of the day.
Right?
She is
I want to
lazy.
sleep that long.
She
It sounds
is.
lovely.
Well, Sheldon too. And then we get home, right? And we get home at like 6 o'clock. And, well, Jason gets home earlier, but Sheldon will, like, hang out with us for, like, an hour and a half, and then he's, like, ready for bed. And it's like, you probably slept all day.
Yeah,
You're going to give
for
me, like,
sure.
an hour?
Yeah.
And then he gets so grumpy. The noises Sheldon
Oh,
makes, he's like a walrus.
such a
I don't
grump.
even know what the
Are
noise
He's
you
like a
waking me
little mini Australian Shepherd, so he's pretty small. He's
Yeah.
like 24 pounds or whatever, and he's just so noisy.
He's a grumpy old man.
Ella is so much noisier now. She used to not make noise except for to bark, like at stuff.
Yeah.
And she's got like this weird bark.
It
Like,
sounds like somebody turned the volume down on
it's
her.
like she has a really bad sore throat, and she's like, "Rah, rah, rah."
It's the the most ridiculous bark I've ever
And
heard.
then she tries to howl. It's adorable. But she's so vocal now. She just like whines and like tries to talk to you all the time. I'm like,
I really love your dog
And then she like
impressions.
hits your face. I'm like, seriously.
She hangs out with Dad a lot, and I really think she's picking up his habits. Like, he's so noisy too. He doesn't even realize it, but he's always walking around just making weird noises. Like, it's Grandpa too.
It is, yeah.
So,
You know, it's hereditary.
It
Like,
is.
Julius will walk around and be like, whoa, just like the
Yeah,
weird
not like
noises.
just like when you're
here,
like
yeah.
when you're old and you're like, oh, not like those. It's like whoa, like it is like
he does, like, Tarzan noises.
Okay, but so like my husband and kids do that too. So maybe it's like a boy thing.
Maybe
I don't
it
know.
is.
And so
Does
Dad
Jason
does
do that?
it. Not really. Sometimes I'll think he's like talking to me or something, and he's just
muttering,
doing whatever.
muttering.
I don't know.
Is it called muttering?
All right, comment if anybody else in your family does this, because I really want to know now. 'cause,
Yeah.
And do any women? Well, I do talk to myself all the time.
I mean, I talk to myself, but like,
That's why when I like do the cooking things, it's like easy because I talk to myself all the time. So
Yeah.
I'm just like,
I still want you to make your cooking channel. Cooking channel
I
for
think
people who
I'm
don't know
gonna
how
do
to
creme
cook,
brulee.
but also you don't know how to cook. So like, I just
but
don't
it'll
know
make
how that'll
people
work.
feel better about themselves.
Right.
You know what? I think you're right. I think it would.
I'm just so upset about that pie thing now, though, because I'm like, it made so much sense to me when it's like, take it a quarter, take your pie crust and rotate it a quarter. I'm like, this is really dumb. I'm just going to rotate my rolling pin a quarter. Like, I thought it was so smart. And then I realized when I took a actually professional baking thing
Yeah.
that it's to get the flour. Has nothing to do with the rolling pin. It's all about the surface and getting the surface.
So,
I was
you-
like,
so the
that makes
professional
sense.
baker knew more than you did in this case.
Well, yeah, she knew a lot more than I did.
I was just wondering to
Did
see if
some
you would admit
sugar
it.
cookies,
'Cause, you know.
which I never made. I
Right.
just ended up throwing away.
We do have a small announcement if you order K-Cups.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You might see that some of them look a little bit different for a minute. It's all fine. They just they have stickers on them.
We ran out of some of our lids because we're doing the transition we talked about to
Yeah.
our new K-Cup machine. And you guys bought so many K-Cups
Thank
that
you.
our projections were not.
We have the new
right.
lids that
So-
don't work on the old machine.
Right.
Yeah.
So we ordered more old lids, but they weren't here in time. So Logan actually had an idea, and they're food safe stickers that are on there, and you can see the background with the
And we
sticker
did.
on.
We
But they
tested them. We
are-
brewed them.
we brewed them with the little needle and everything to make sure it worked.
We're
and it's
just
fine.
hand applying stickers to every
Every night we're
single
taking buckets
K-cup.
of K-Cups.
Yeah, you
home
guys
and
have been
stickering
killing
them.
it doing that.
Yeah, and it kind of works out because, like, a year ago maybe, the company we got our K-Cup lids from accidentally sent us, like, what was it, 60,000 toasted almond lids
So many
over
toasted
what
almonds.
we ordered.
It was,
They're
it's
supposed
like
to be
20
machine
years
shared.
worth.
Oh my
It's like
gosh.
20 years
Yeah.
worth of
Oh my
lids.
gosh.
So
So we've been using that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, everything is kind of brownish on the background because they're all toasted almond lids, but they are the flavoring, and they
Yeah.
are your right K-Cups.
Yeah, well, and then it's cool too for at least the next 2 months for subscription, the regular subscription only, not decaf. They have the flavors actually on them.
Yeah,
Because
they're
we got
super
stickers.
cute with the
Look at
little
that.
graphic.
We're gonna run out of 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, people will love that.
So we figured, well, we'll just do the little stickers.
And that's
Yeah.
our goal to do when we get the new machine, but there might be a transition period where
Sure.
we can't do
because we
that.
can
didn't
do
know
them
we
in
did that.
smaller
That's pretty
minimums
cool.
because they're not in the rolls. They're dropped
But we
down,
still have to
so.
sticker every single
Yeah,
cup for a minute.
yeah, people are gonna love that though. I like that.
Yeah.
I know we get a lot of comments like, "Oh, I forget
I
what it is
know.
if you lose the card. Don't
Well,
lose
and that's
the
the
card."
goal, right? To get
And then we
there.
have our new boxes, which I just love. We're transitioning through our cardboard, but
Our 48 count
the
boxes.
48 count boxes will be white.
Yeah.
And they're super cute.
We're even getting pretty close to having all our new names on the shelf. Like, I think Cafe Caramels
Good.
all switched over to Caramel Vanilla Latte.
Good.
I just saw
It's-
Caramel Vanilla Latte boxes on the shelf for K-Cups for
Oh,
the first
good.
time the other day.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Okay, good.
No, it
Yeah.
is. But it's funny because you're transitioning K-cups, 12-ounce samplers, and then all decaf.
Oh yeah, it's
So it just
been
is going to
crazy.
run its course. And
It
thank
takes
you
a
for being
minute.
patient. I mean, I think people have been really great about
Yeah, there's a couple
Well, even
that,
the ones
are-
who
don't understand.
email for the most part, like we're able to email them the explanation. They're like, "Oh, okay, cool. We have the video that we did."
I try to put the
sending it.
postcard in saying, hey,
Yeah.
because I
You
would
can-
question it.
Absolutely.
If I
Right.
ordered French vanilla and I got vanilla bean.
Well, even
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
confusing too, right? Because Swiss Milk almond K cups are in a Swiss Milk almond box, but they're dark chocolate almond inside the box.
Yeah.
And it's just
Yeah,
'cause
to
we're
get
in a
everything
weird...
to transition
Yeah.
perfectly.
And you don't want to throw anything away because
No.
it,
No,
you
we
know,
hate wasting.
Yeah, I hate wasting like so much.
Yeah.
So
We
you know.
try not
You
to.
know, like big companies would have just like trashed like
Yeah,
Just
I
let
can't do
everything
it.
stuff.
I can't do it. Like I'm a big recycler. I even
Yeah.
like take my coffee grounds and put it in my garden. Like I have a hard time throwing
Yeah,
things
like
away.
I'd rather.
I also
put
might be a
note.
hoarder. I don't know. You know? You definitely are though.
But yeah, everything's the same flavors, same recipes, just new name because like some of the names didn't even say.
Like
When
what
then,
the
like,
flavor was.
and then we
yeah.
started on the new labels, and then all of a sudden they found old. It's like, oh my goodness, you guys are killing me.
I
with
know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
recycling
can't keep
it.
switching names on me.
I
Finding
know.
boxes somewhere.
Have you done and I missed it? Oh, the advent calendar. So this has been the bane of our existence. Yes, we really want to do an advent calendar.
2023
You
is
guys,
the
I
year.
forgot to tell you, I bought one that's workable. That's a
Yeah.
much better design.
Oh,
and
did
I
you
just
bring
have
it?
to bring it to work.
Okay.
So
It's so much more.
We
We
got
have got-
a
we're
design
trying to
at
do.
the end. We got a design this year.
Yeah.
And then when we finally picked the design and got everything ready, he said, this won't be ready to ship until mid-December. And we were like, well, that's
An
too
advent
late.
calendar, December 12th. Kind
Not
of defeats the
gonna work.
purpose.
But
Yeah.
I do have actually a better design
That's
Okay,
great.
that
cool.
I think you guys will be really excited
Perfect.
about. I
Good.
forgot to
So,
bring it in.
If we do it
You
now,
know something
we'll
I bought
have
you
it.
for Christmas. You guys, I'm the worst. I bought you something for
Which?
Christmas. It's sitting in my mother-in-law's suite.
Is it peppermint
On the
cream
floor
cookies?
next to this. I know, I looked for them. I was going to give you and Logan a case if I could find them,
I
and I
bought the
couldn't
rest
find
of
them.
the case.
Oh,
when I was
across
there.
the street.
So good.
Patty is obsessed with these peppermint cookies.
From Aldi, but they're only a Christmas item. They're
I
like
know.
Oreos, but like with a peppermint filling, dipped in
Him and her
chocolate.
and Logan.
With a,
Yeah. And
yeah,
our,
Logan and I will
our
fight
idea
for
for
them.
the advent calendar was not necessarily to have our normal flavors, right? To have
Yeah.
fun flavors.
Yeah.
Like a mix.
Yeah, we were gonna do a bunch of different stuff.
Weren't we?
Yeah, I'm excited that you found something though.
Yeah, I found something that I think is going to work really well. And just be more compact and
Yeah.
better. Because it's shipping and getting
Right.
everything in the
Yeah, I
thing
think that was a
to be
big problem with it.
economical. Because
Yeah.
I bought one 2 years ago for my dad, and it was, I think, only 12 days.
Mm-hmm.
And it was little food items, like nothing
Yeah.
special. And it was $100, I think.
Was it? Well, I thought it was
The
more
ones
than
at
that.
Aldi,
and
you
with
know.
For the
shipping,
12
too.
days,
Yes.
the real ones
Yeah.
were even more, like
Yeah.
150,
That's crazy.
which
Yeah.
was
We see
pretty
people
nuts.
on the Facebook Isle of Shame page.
For
you know.
Aldi, yeah, we
Yeah,
love
you
Aldi.
see people freak out over the advent calendars, but they're pretty expensive too.
Yeah.
They're like $50.
Yeah, they have like the wine ones,
I
the
saw the
cheese
wine
ones.
ones.
Those were
What's
like
left?
100.
Yeah,
Yeah,
socks.
for
They had
$80.
like their version of White Claw this year. They had in an advent
Oh,
calendar.
really?
Yeah, whatever theirs is called. I laughed at it. I was just like, oh, it's kind of funny.
There's like a wine one on clearance,
Yeah.
but I looked at them. It's like they were little. Better
love
went like
Aldi.
half the wines.
I don't remember.
It wasn't
the
Aldi,
wines.
so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's-
they're.
But I
cheese
forgot.
ones.
I'm excited
Cool.
about upping our design. So
Hi,
yes, we
Jennifer.
did want to do
Jennifer.
Advent.
Happy New Year.
I think it'd be super fun.
Yes. So, to answer your question, we
Okay,
really hope
pinky
to have this
promise.
figured out.
Next year.
Yes.
This
Next-
year,
Yes.
This,
No,
this year,
2023.
2023.
Yeah.
we
We
will
will
have
have
an
an
advent
advent
calendar
calendar.
for you.
Sometimes, like, when we do these lives, it's a really good way for us to work out what we want to do next, you know? Like, okay, now we're
When
going to
we
do
started
this.
working on it so early last year, I don't even know what happened.
Yeah.
We went through. Remember, we went through so many renditions, and the biggest thing they couldn't figure out was the popping open the things was too
perforated
hard.
thing.
Yeah, it was
It's too
super
hard to
difficult.
open the
We're like
tabs.
trying to push them open, and we're like,
And then,
oh.
and then doing it without crushing their,
Yes.
ruining the
Yeah.
product.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or breaking your nails because I just kept going, ow, this really hurts. I can't
Yeah.
poke through.
Yeah, I'd be annoyed
Yeah.
if I had to.
If you broke a nail
And
every
then
time
if you
you
take a
open.
knife or a fork or something, then you're gonna puncture everything.
Yeah.
It'll be a mess.
Or you can just do what my kids did and literally rip the front off the advent calendar
There we
so
go.
they get everything all at once.
I gave Dallas, your little one, the Blink one of our prototypes, and he filled it with like random things from everyone's office, like a little magpie. He went around and collected things, and then brought it to me. He's like, "Here's your calendar," and then we went through and opened it. I got a rubber band. I got a paper clip. All kinds of fun things.
Treasures.
Yep. Yeah, I think you do have to go.
Yeah, I do have to go. So you guys can finish it.
No, I think we're good, right? We talked about
we got
everything.
the stickers.
Yeah.
That was our big thing today.
Yeah.
And mainly just to do what we always do.
And we do
Yeah.
have a new customer service person.
Yeah.
So if you
Oh,
do
yeah.
call in, Melissa has been here, a week?
No, like the 2 weeks,
Like
I
almost
think.
2
Maybe
weeks.
3.
I feel like though she
Yeah.
just got thrown into the fire. Like at the busiest time of the year, she got
she's
thrown
taken
in. But
like a
she's
champ.
wonderful. I think you'll really like her. Janelle stopped in
Yeah.
Friday, so it's nice to see her.
Yeah. Love her.
So, but
Yeah.
if you hear a different voice, it is Melissa, and she's
learning.
wonderful.
She's
She's super
But
sweet.
it does take her a minute. We've been out back, so she has to come out back, and
Yeah.
she's getting some exercise.
I'm learning a lot too, actually, things I didn't know. I'm like, oh, yeah, let's
Okay.
figure this out. So,
So,
yeah.
so if you hear a new voice,
Yeah.
we tried to get Janelle to come on the live and say goodbye, but
It's
she is so shy. She wouldn't do it.
She's not really shy. She just won't come on live with us.
But you
Yeah.
know, I sent a picture of us to
Oh,
her
yeah.
at her new, and you know who she missed the most? The dog.
Of course, that was her baby.
She was
We are
watching
chopped
a
liver.
puppy here, and she's like, "Oh, I miss her so much." I knew immediately who she meant.
It
Not
wasn't
us.
me.
no.
Yeah.
No, it was the dog.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, that's at the end of the day saying goodbye. She just didn't start crying until Frankie. So
yeah,
she had to go say
sobbing
bye to
until she had to say
Frankie.
goodbye to the dog. But
That's funny.
yeah, so we'll have Melissa on here so everyone can meet her.
Do you think she'll come with us?
Next week.
I asked her in her interview, and she said she would. So
Oh,
I'm
that's a
gonna-
good way to get
Making it
hired.
Making
Sure.
it
Yeah.
I guess
All
I'll come
right.
on your live.
So
Have
All right.
a wonderful day, and thanks for bearing with us through our lid issue.
yeah, and the names
And we
everything
promised to get an
else.
advent calendar.
We do. Thank you for reminding
Did you like
us.
cross your
though.
fingers? I was like,
We all need to
like,
order
you
them now, I
guys-
feel like.
I promise.
Yeah, I do promise. I think you promise.
All right.
All right.
Have a wonderful day.
Bye.